what I appreciated about the book is this idea of observable habit, motives, and core belief, because
Yeah,
it's the same thing in principle. Like, why are you doing this stuff, right? And it goes to this tension of doing the disciplines, but also thinking about um, not making it your god, but also like understanding and being authentic to who you are, which is why I
right,
appreciate John Eldridge when I first read his book back in the 90s. And it talks about like in the Bible, it talks about turn the other cheek. And so what happens with a lot of Christians is that they feel like, oh, I'm not supposed to fight back. I'm not supposed to like turn, I'm not supposed to like find retribution, right? But John
right,
Eldridge is like, well, you have to have the capability to fight back. Like there has to be a tension of saying, hey, I what a lot of us Christians what we try to do is push these down. Like I'm not supposed to feel this way. Somebody hit me, I'm not supposed to feel anger. But there has to be a way to where we can like sit with our anger and says, "Why I still feel anger and I have the capability to push back, but I'm going to let it go because I trust in God to do something else." You see what I'm saying? It's like it's this
right,
weird tension, right? Right? Because problem with kids is that they've been taught like, hey, you're not supposed to fight back. You're supposed to stop. You're supposed
right,
to always be kind. And kids then have to wrestle, especially boys have to wrestle with the emotional thing. Like, how do I have an outlet of all this emotion that I'm not able to focus on? Right. But
right,
that's why sports is good. This is why the other things there's outlets. But a lot of the kids have problems because they're not able to like figure out like, oh, I'm not supposed to, they feel guilty about their emotions. And that's not how God made us. It's like the emotions are once again a signal of something that's going on in our heart. It's okay to
right,
experience emotions. You can't control emotions. I always say this now. People say I got to control my anger, but you can't control emotions. Emotions are not meant to be controlled. They're meant to symbolize something that's going into your heart. And what we should be doing is asking, why do I feel this? And once you understand why you feel this, and that's why I appreciate that part in the motives, core belief, is because when you get down to the why, your core belief, then you say, oh, I'm angry because I feel injustice has happened. I feel like I've been
right,
disrespected, blah, blah, blah. And I think every person should be treated with kindness, but I don't feel like I was treated that way. And once you understand that, you're able to like, oh, well, now through understanding on yourself, you can control that, your reaction, but also then you can start mentalizing on the person. Like, why did that person hit me? Was it because, what were they going through? Oh, they had problems with
right,
their parents and blah, blah, blah. And then once you understand that, understanding, then you can't really have that kind of emotion anymore because understanding creates peace, I think. So,
right.